Rich, thanks. Tony Newman grew up on the North Side. Baseball's been a part of his life since he was 4. In fact, he says the game kept him out of trouble, and now he's working to make a positively Jacks difference in the lives of others. He gets no compensation, asks for no recognition, and does all of this purely for the kids in Jacksonville. How this coach combined baseball and art to turn tragedy into a field of dreams.
I'm Tony Newman, and I'm a volunteer out at Fort Caroline Athletic Association. I coach a 9U team and also an 18U team, which is a college prep team. It's a family-oriented park, all bound by the love of baseball. We come together, good times or bad. It's just a great atmosphere here at the ballpark. I took on this project because of a story that happened a couple of years ago. One of our kids had brain cancer, and we battled through it with him for a couple of years. Went into remission and came back pretty strong. And the families pulled together and raised a lot of money for that family. And it was just a great feeling to see that they weren't alone going through that. Little Christopher Singleton was number 25. He passed away at 9 years old last year. And we retired his jersey. And we have a banner on every field to commemorate that tough time that we all went through as a family. When that happened, it just, like the Grinch, something hit my heart, it just like my heart grew. So I thought, man, what can I do? What can I do for this park and for these kids? And that's when I dreamt up all this stuff. My background in art absolutely helped visualize, because I could take a before shot of this fence and I go to a brick place and take pictures of a few bricks, and I can Photoshop those in to give them the visual what this would look like. I came up with the Blue Monster idea. That fence is going to rob a lot of home runs, so I decided the open mouth with the Blue Monster logo on it. To prep the field, you can look at Major League parks, you probably got 30 guys. Here, the normal prep time for one person, it probably takes a good 2 hours before a game starts. Sometimes I get help, but yeah, a lot of coaches are solo flighting it out here. Watering the infield, clay, dragging the field, getting it ready for the pitchers, the batter's boxes, the foul lines, all that goes into the prep work before you play every ball game out here. No matter what's going on out there in the world today, all the negativity, you come out to the ballpark and this is what it's about. Baseball, probably more than any other sport, teaches kids, the value of hard work, teaches them to battle through, adversity. And these are all traits you're going to face in your job one day. Baseball ends for everybody. And they started here at 4 or 5 years old on the T-ball field. And, it's a pretty tough thing for each kid to go through, knowing that they're about to hang up their cleats for good. My dream for the kids is to, hope they can look back and smile and think about their days out here at Fort Caroline and come back and visit the park. And then, heck, who knows, maybe they'll be coaching their own kids out here one day.
Next, meet this man who's making a positively Jacks difference.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
So you saw Tony's story, and he's our Positively Jacks winner this month. Jim O'Loughlin's here to present the Positively Jacks Award from Memorial Hospital. Jim will chat in just a second. Tony, it's quite a compelling story. It's amazing how baseball has really helped you come full circle in your life, because now it's impacting your kids.
Absolutely. Baseball paved the way for me, and, it allowed me to go to JU. Got my degree, and my degree got me my first job where I met my wife. And we have 3 beautiful kids, 2 boys who are at the ballpark, and we spaced them out 10 years apart. So we did it right. So one's in college playing ball and one's 9 years old. And then I have a daughter in between, by the way.
Is she going to play baseball?
She doesn't want the spotlight. She's a great artist. So.
You're still in touch with your coaches. They played a big part in your life.
Absolutely. They mean everything in the world to me. I actually have lunch with them this week. I told them, when someone asked me what makes a great coach, I told them the fact that I'm sitting here having lunch with Howard Roy, my coach at junior college 33 years ago, is what makes a good coach. That's, to me, that's what makes a good coach. He impacted me that much that I stayed in touch with him all these years.
You know, Jim, we've done a number of these Positively Jack stories now over the past couple of years, and I was trying to think of one thing that's woven through all those stories, and there's a word that comes to mind: passion.
Absolutely, and I was thinking the same thing. Is Tony's passion for baseball has translated now to giving back, and I think we all know that, you know, kids 13, 14, 15, having a focus like baseball or an organized sport kind of gives them an opportunity to focus on something and perhaps stay out of trouble. And it's great to see Tony use his passion to give back to the community. And I'm sure there are kids today that have a focus that would not have if Tony hadn't done what he's doing.
And because of Tony's efforts, we've got an award for him today.
Right. Tony, right here, on behalf of the over 2,000 employees at Work Memorial Hospital, we want to present you with this month's Positively Jack's Award for what you do for the community. Tony, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tony,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Appreciate it, Bruce.
Giving kids a sense of self-worth, a sense of belonging, and a sense of team.
Absolutely.
And also they can get a good dose of self-confidence as a result as well.
Absolutely.
Do you know a person or project or organization that's Positively Jack's? Let us know by submitting a nomination by going to news4jax.com. Look for the community tab and click on Positively Jack's. Your nomination will help us tell the stories of the people and programs who make living in Jacksonville special.